Hi there, this is Matt with State of Flux here with a review for The Color Purple, 1985 as well as 2023. The Color Purple is a story that I've always been very interested in. It was one of the very few Steven Spielberg movies that I've never had a chance to see, and when I'd heard that they were doing this remake, that based on the stage play that was a full-blown musical, I decided now was the time. So when the film hit its theatrical market in December of last year, I decided to watch the original Color Purple. And I expected that I was going to like it. I typically like Spielberg, especially like pre-Saving Private Ryan Spielberg. Not that Saving Private Ryan's bad. That's its own separate story. Anyway, I expected that I was going to like it, but I wasn't prepared for how much I would absolutely adore that film. The original Color Purple from 1985 is one of Spielberg's best films. I think I would put it in my top 5. I was shocked at how fantastic it was. Not only is it a rich and engrossing story with performances that are like absolutely jaw-droppingly good and unparalleled, it's a beautiful looking movie. It is stunning. I think it's one of Spielberg's best looking movies. It has a really good color palette with lots of purples, obviously greens, but then natural colors, lots of browns, lots of beige, blue sky, green grass, that kind of thing. And it tells a story over a period of time in a way that felt natural. I was never lost or confused, and I was always wanting more, but each time period provides context for what happens next, and I thought that worked exceptionally well. Whoopi Goldberg's always been one of my favorite actresses, and this movie might be her best performance that I've ever seen her give. That's kind of saying something. She is an Oscar winner after all for a reason, and she was nominated for this movie and lost, which is a shame because she is incredibly good in the original Color Purple. Oprah Winfrey also was a jaw-dropping standout. She gave such a great performance for a character that is probably the best character in the movie, and that goes for both individual films. We'll touch on that in a little bit. But Oprah was phenomenal. Now, I've seen her act a couple times too. Beloved, The Butler, I think she was in The Butler. And she's always been a good actress, one that I've liked and respected, but this, I get how she got considered as an honest and serious performer based on this film. It's quite good. Danny Glover also is fantastic. But the visual language of the film and how Spielberg tells the story and lets the natural landscapes just sort of exist on the screen in very beautiful ways juxtaposes the beauty of the world and the ugliness of the story that's happening to these people. And it works very well. I did have to kind of giggle because Spielberg gave himself a visual quote in the movie. There's at one point a bar fight scene, and Whoopi Goldberg's character is leaving at one point. And when she turns around, she just sees, we're watching her watch a fight, but all we see of the fight are the silhouettes battling each other on the wall, which is a visual quote from Raiders of the Lost Ark. He used the exact same technique just 4 years prior in that film. And I had to smile at that. I watched the movie with my wife, and she didn't pick up on that. And I was like, pause it, and then I had to explain. I was very animated and excited, and yeah. But I love this movie. It's an easy 4-star film. It is a genuine masterpiece. It might be amongst my top 10, or at least top 15 movies of the 80s. I liked it that much. Highly recommend the original Color Purple. And I built up this excitement and anticipation to watch the musical remake in December, and weird things came up so that I couldn't really do that in time. And I was like, well, it's okay. It'll get nominated for a plethora of Oscars, just as the previous film had. I think the previous film holds or is one of the record holders for most nominations. I think it had 12 or 13 or something like that at the time. I assumed the new one, because the reviews were there, I had friends that watched it and they loved it, so I assumed it was going to get the same kind of accolades and attention, and it didn't. And so I didn't get a chance to watch it theatrically. I didn't get a chance to watch it until it dropped on HBO Max. And while watching the movie, I was awed by the beauty of it. I just spent several minutes there talking about the beauty of the original Color Purple. I think this film surpasses the beauty. There's just such interesting visuals all throughout the film. It is weirdly one of the best looking movies I've seen in quite some time, to the point where I am absolutely dumbfounded how it did not get nominated for cinematography. Like, the cinematography, the set design, the use of lighting and language for the camera movements and stuff like that is just stunning to behold in this remake. And the performances are also really, really quite strong, something that I really, really liked about it. The only complaint that I would throw towards the film is that the music doesn't really do much for me. There's no real memorable songs. It didn't really win me over in that respect. And so I think it would be an absolutely perfect movie if you just kind of lift the music out. But that movie also already exists with the original Color Purple. So there you have it. I did really enjoy this new Color Purple, and I urge you to check it out on HBO Max. It has fantastic performances across the board. Again, the standout being that original Oprah Winfrey character, and the one nomination this film did secure is that actress in the movie, and I can't remember her name right now because I suck, but I'll drop it down in the comments box area down below. Let me know what you thought of either of these films. Are you a fan? And did this movie miss out on any of the songs that were like left out of the play? I haven't seen the play, so let me know about that in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Peace.